Kate is a bright young woman who is still finishing school, living a quiet life filled with warmth and love from her family. Every day feels safe, simple, and full of promise. And her heart already belongs to someone. It belongs to Pooh, her best friend, her childhood sweetheart, the boy who has been by her side for as long as she can remember. Sek is the only son and the president of their family company. He is a no-nonsense boss who does not tolerate dishonesty from his employees. He lives under one roof with his wife, his mother, and his sister, bound by duty and family name. He is deeply in love with his wife, giving her his trust without question. But inside that same house, not everyone shares his feelings. His mother watches his wife with cold eyes, filled with doubt, never fully accepting the woman her son loves. A quiet suspicion grows in her heart. She suspects that Sek's wife has not been honest about her condition. Each time she asks her to see a doctor, the wife finds a way to avoid it, offering excuse after excuse. And so, she forcibly brings her to the hospital to get her checked. Then the truth finally comes out. Sek's wife can no longer bear a child. The doctor reports that she had her uterus removed 5 years ago, way before she met Sek. At 18, she got into a car accident and her uterus had to be removed. The miscarriage she once claimed and blamed on Sek was never real. Everything has been a lie. When Sek learns the truth, he is crushed. The pain cuts deep, but what hurts even more is the reason behind it all. He realizes she did not marry him for love, but for his money. The man who once gave her his whole heart is left with nothing but betrayal. His wife breaks down, begging him to forgive her, trying to cover up her lies with one excuse after another. Instead, he sends her away, ending their marriage and wanting to divorce her. Kate's father is a good man who loves his family and does his best to provide for them. But behind their backs, he falls into gambling. At first, he wins, and the thrill pulls him deeper. Soon, the wins stop, and the losses begin to pile up. Each time he loses, he borrows more from the casino. They keep lending to him as long as he promises to pay it back. The debt grows quietly, like a shadow he cannot escape. He works for Sek's company, living his days as if nothing is wrong. Then one day, by chance, he overhears a private conversation inside his office. His mother is asking for an heir. She wants someone to carry their name into the future. His ex-wife has been struggling to get pregnant, and the pressure inside the family begins to rise. When Kate's father runs out of money, he crosses a line he can never take back. He starts stealing from the company, taking what is not his just to feed his growing addiction. It does not take long before the company notices the heavy losses. Suspicion begins to rise, and all signs start pointing to him. At the same time, the casino is already demanding the money he owes, closing in on him with no way out. Sek gathers enough proof to expose everything. The truth is finally within his reach. And then, Kate's father suddenly disappears. The casino searches for him, threatening his family to pay his debt or else. And, without warning, Sek storms into their house, demanding that they bring him out. His voice is cold and firm, shaking the quiet home and leaving the family in shock. Kate and Sek have met before, when she visited her father's workplace and modeled for their company. Even then, they do not get along. But this meeting is far worse. Sek stands before her, his eyes filled with anger as he speaks without holding back. He calls her father dishonest and shameful, tearing apart the image they have of him. Every word cuts deep, leaving Kate and her family stunned, hurt, and unable to accept the painful truth. In that moment, everything falls apart. Kate and her family finally see the truth about the man they trust. And with it comes the fear of how deep the trouble really is. Kate's mother, filled with fear and worry, begins searching for her missing husband. She refuses to give up, holding on to hope even as the truth weighs heavily on her heart. Meanwhile, thugs from the casino attempt to kidnap Kate and her sister. Coincidentally, Sake and his men spot them and rush into them before they can be taken away. He tries to negotiate with the thugs to let the girls go, but they refuse to listen. With no other choice, they charge in and fight back. Sake pulls Kate to safety while his men take her younger sister. Sake still cannot stand Kate, but he has to push his feelings aside as they fight to escape. In the end, they manage to get away from the thugs. Despite the hurtful things he said in the past, she feels deeply grateful for his help. And soon enough, Kate's mother finds her husband. But the thugs catch him before she can get to him. She dares to help him get away. As they run for their lives, a gunshot rings out, and her husband is hit. Kate's mother cries out for help, her voice trembling with fear and urgency. The commotion draws the attention of everyone nearby. With no way to stay, the thugs have no choice but to flee. The residents rush in, coming to their rescue. Kate's mother rushed him to the hospital, staying by his side. While her husband is being taken care of, she calls her friend, Pooh's mom. Pooh's mom informs her that Sake has gone to their house to collect her husband's debt, now reaching 32 million baht. The news leaves her in shock. The weight of everything crashing in from all sides becomes too much to bear. She can no longer hold it in. At last, she breaks and confronts her husband. As his secrets get exposed, her husband finally tells it all. He confesses everything to his wife, every lie, every mistake, every debt he can no longer escape. To make things right and answer for her husband's actions, she calls Sake herself. Not long after, Sake and his family arrive at the hospital, with police officers by their side. But before they can take him away, he asks to speak with them in private. He makes an offer. He reveals that he once overheard their private conversation about wanting an heir, about the struggle Sake's wife is facing. And then, without hesitation, he says the unthinkable. He offers Kate. He offers his own daughter to bear the child they have been longing for. The room falls silent. Sake is stunned, his anger rising as he struggles to believe what he just heard. He rejects his proposal with utter disgust as it feels cruel and inhuman. Kate's mother is shattered by her husband's proposal. The thought alone breaks her heart. She refuses, unable to accept that her innocent daughter, still so young and full of dreams, would be dragged into something so cruel. But reality closes in on her. With no way out, with debts pressing from every side, her strength begins to fade. The choice she is rejecting slowly turns into the only path left. Meanwhile, Kate visits Sake at his workplace to personally thank him for agreeing to negotiate her father's case. She offers to do anything in return, not wanting to owe him anything, which amuses Sake. Taking her words the wrong way, he steps closer and makes a move that catches her off guard. Kate freezes, realizing he may have misunderstood what she meant. Confused and shaken, she rushes back to her mother and asks what kind of agreement her father made with Sake. Her mother is stunned to hear that she went there and even offered something in return. Frustration takes over. Her mother suddenly tells her to pack her things. She says she is taking her to Sake's house, leaving Kate in shock. With anger and pain in her voice, her mother says she must work to help pay her father's debt. Panic sets in as Kate asks what kind of work she has to do and why she needs to stay in Sake's house. But her mother says nothing. She turns away from the questions and pulls Kate out of the house. Sake's ex-wife refuses to end their marriage and demands to see him, hoping they can fix everything. But his mother and sister stand in her way, refusing to let her get close and making it clear they will never accept her again. Driven by desperation, she threatens to take her own life right in front of them. The tension rises, the air turning heavy with fear. Just then, Kate's mother arrives, breaking the chaos for a moment. Sake's mother seizes the moment, something already forming in her mind. Kate's mother steps forward and says she has brought her daughter. But Sake's sister is quick to respond, saying no agreement has been made. Still, Kate's mother does not back down. Seeing her firm decision, Sake's mother allows her to bring Kate inside. Then, face to face with the ex-wife, Sake's mother delivers her words without hesitation. She tells her that her son already has a new wife and will never take her back. The new wife can give him the child she never could. Sake's sister adds to it, introducing Kate's mother as their new mother-in-law. But the ex-wife refuses to accept it. She insists that she is still the legal wife and no one can replace her. She mocks the idea, saying no other woman can come between her and Sake. In that moment, everything becomes clear to Kate's mother, them trying to hit two birds with one stone. Sake's mother reminds her that this idea did not come from them, but from her own husband. Even so, Sake's mother accepts the offer. Though still hesitant, Kate's mother is left with no choice but to agree. The two mothers reach an agreement. Kate will bear the heir, and in return, every debt will be erased. The money taken from the company will be forgiven, and even the casino will be paid in full. Sake is not pleased to see Kate in his house. He looks at her with cold eyes, thinking her father really believes her pretty face can soften him. She quickly explains that she is only there to work and help pay her father's debt. So he questions her, asking why she has brought her bags if that is all she came for. And she answers that she was told to stay there. His expression hardens. He accuses her of trying to get close to him. She shakes her head and denies it. She insists that her father ordered her to come and work to pay his debt, nothing more. And so he dares her to pay the debt herself, leaving her confused. Then, without warning, he steps forward and forces himself close to her again, catching her off guard. His words cut deep as he hints that she is there to give him a child. Kate is left in shock. He goes on, saying he needs to test the product himself, especially with such a high price, suggesting that she might turn out to be cheap. Tears fall from her eyes as the pain becomes too much. She pushes him away and slaps him across the face, telling him he has no right to treat her that way. Unable to bear it, Kate runs to her mother, her voice breaking as she asks for the truth. Is she really there to give Sake a child? Her mother stays still, her face unreadable. Then she says it. It was her father's idea. She tells her she must become a surrogate and bear a child for Sake to pay off the debt. Kate stands frozen, unable to believe what she is hearing. She feels her world collapse. Then the pain rushes in all at once. Tears fall as she begs her mother not to let this happen. She begs her mother to take her home, her voice filled with pain and fear. But her mother does not waver. Sake's family watches in silence, clearly shaken by what they see. Kate's mother then admits the truth. She forced her daughter to come without telling her anything. Only then does Sek begin to understand. Pushed to the edge, Kate's mother places her daughter in their hands, her heart breaking with the choice she has made. Even they are left in disbelief, unable to understand how a mother could do this to her own child. Unable to handle the truth, Kate runs away. She goes straight to the hospital, her heart filled with anger and pain as she confronts her father. She looks at him with disbelief, disgusted that he can sell his own daughter. Her voice trembles as she tells him that her dream is not even that big. She only wants to marry and be with the man she loves. And now, his own father has destroyed it. She is not ready. She still has school to finish, a future she has carefully dreamed of. And there is someone she loves. Someone who holds her heart. Someone who shares her dreams. Someone she plans to marry when the time is right. But in a single moment, everything falls apart. Her mother stands there, helpless, tears falling in silence. Meanwhile, Pooh hears the news from Kate's siblings. Without wasting time, he goes to the mansion and confronts Sek. He pleads with Kate to come with him to leave everything behind. But Kate refuses. She tells him she has to stay. Knowing how he loves her, she asks him to forget her. Pooh is shocked to hear those words from her. He can hardly believe what is happening. But there is nothing he can do. Kate has already chosen her fate. Sek stands firmly against the whole surrogate idea. He makes it clear that he does not like Kate, does not want to see her face, and does not want her anywhere in the house. But his sister brushes it off, telling him he does not need to like her. Once they have the child and settle the debt, everything will be over. Hearing it only makes him more annoyed. Nevertheless, Sek's mother makes sure Kate is well taken care of. She may seem strict and firm, but she treats her with quiet kindness, and the same is true of his sister. She carefully prepares her for the role she must face, making sure her health is in good condition and that all her needs are met. Kate listens with respect and follows every instruction without complaint. She does her best to serve and help the family in any way she can, preparing them food and cleaning Sek's room. Sek reacts with disgust, hating everything she does. But Kate is as stubborn as he is. She fights back, matches his attitude, refusing to be bullied. Sek's mother begins to suspect that he may be pushing Kate away out of fear that he might actually fall for her. Sek's sister has previously told their mother how Kate once made him smile when she modeled for them back then. So Sek's mother makes sure the two grow closer together, making her his secretary. And they constantly clash. Kate deliberately does things just to annoy him. Sek wants to get back at her, but she always slips away to safety. Their constant bickering and back-and-forth games amuse both his mother and sister. They wouldn't want to miss it for anything. They are impressed by how Kate can handle Sek and his temper, holding her ground without backing down. Sek's ex-wife, however, refuses to give up. She keeps showing up uninvited, determined to speak with him. Sek finally has had enough and comes out to face her. She still believes he is deeply in love with her, but Sek shuts it down. He introduces Kate as his new wife, making it clear that their marriage is over. He tells her to leave and never come back, to stop bothering him. She agrees to leave, but not without a promise. She swears she will never give up, and that she will not let any other woman take him away from her. But working together slowly brings Kate and Sek closer to each other. Unfortunately, his ex-wife, who has someone watching him, uncovers something about the family hiring Kate as a surrogate. her suspicions grow stronger. She begins to believe that Kate and Seik are not a real couple. And it leaves Seik's mother worried. So, she immediately informs Seik. He stays calm and tells Kate to follow his lead. Since his ex-wife refuses to give up, Seik and Kate are forced to act like a loving couple, going as far as sharing the same room. Kate feels uneasy having him so close, pretending to be real lovers, while Seik seems to enjoy every moment of it. He keeps reminding her to stay in character, warning that his ex-wife could be watching at any time. Seik grows used to having Kate around, and without realizing it, his mood begins to change. She feels like a breath of fresh air, easing the weight of his work and responsibilities. But just like his ex-wife, Pooh refuses to give up on Kate. He keeps finding ways to help her, determined to get her back. He boldly tells Seik that they have promised to marry each other. At the same time, with her father falling sick, Kate looks for ways to earn money and help her family. Seik cannot ignore the jealousy building inside him, especially when other men try to get close to her and offer their help. But his pride holds him back. He cannot admit what he truly feels, not when everything between them begins as nothing more than an agreement. So instead, he turns cold and distant. Kate cannot understand the sudden change in him. The anger in his eyes confuses and hurts her. She grows frustrated, just as he does. What makes it worse is what Seik assumes. He thinks she lets other men get close to her. But with him, she becomes more restrained, as if she does not want to be close to him. Her restraint only fuels his jealousy, a feeling he can no longer control. He thought he can easily win her heart. But Kate has seen too much of his arrogance and harshness. It is hard for her to believe that his feelings could ever be real. And yet, a quiet question stays in his mind. Does she truly feel nothing for him? Kate, on the other hand, is trapped by the life forced upon her. Circumstances has decided her fate, pushing her to stay with a man she has never chosen. She lets go of the man who truly loves her, the one who understands her, the one who knows she is only doing this for her father. He has waited for her and promises to wait even more, assuring her that he will still take her back and accept her even after everything. He holds on to the hope that she will come back to him when everything is over. But what if, after everything, she can no longer look back? What if her heart has already been completely swept away? Leh Ratree became a huge hit for GMM1 when it aired and quickly gained massive popularity. This drama sparked the rise of the Kujin Sean Est for Sean and Esther. Their chemistry was insane, and it is probably one of the reasons this drama became such a big success, alongside its exciting and intriguing storyline. This is also Esther's first lead role in her career after she moved from Thai Channel 3 to GMM1. It is a highly rated drama and definitely a must-watch. For more top-rated Thai dramas, subscribe now.